Hello and welcome once again to the Musician's Corner. Now, what I want to talk about today is how, well, first of all, my lesson today is directed at guitarists. And I want to talk about how during our formative years, sometimes, I think this is most of us, we tend to only study and want to emulate other guitarists, until we find our own voice, especially, which takes time, unless you're just some genius out the box. You're like some freak, like some freakish genius like Prince or somebody like that. But like I said, we tend to want to study only guitars now, and by doing that, sometimes we limit ourselves because well, initially my guitar hero when I first started playing was Jimi Hendrix, and I think for the longest, the only song I really knew about Jimmy was Purple Hazel. I didn't even know, like at the beginning, he's at this chord. That's I don't know, I can't even think what that chord is. Some kind of seventh with a diminished ninth or something like that. I'm not sure what it is, but anyway, I didn't even play that. All I was playing was. And then the riff. Whatever. Sloppy, I know, but anyway, that's just for example. But anyway, I think I've been playing a few years, and I ran across this song book. It's like the best hits of 1978. I think I'm at 77, something like that. What it was, the best songs of a period of time. I might have been for a whole decade. I'm not sure. But I know this book had one particular song, two particular songs I'm gonna call out. One was Billy Joel's "Just the Way You Are," and the other was Steely Dan's Deacon Blues. Now I'm going to talk about the Billy Joel song because when I looked at this song, it had the chord symbols on there, and it had the little. You see, if I don't even know if they do that anymore. If you've seen sheet music though, and back, songs that are above, that are probably like 40 and above. Probably remember when you had this little grid drawn, and they have dots where you indicating where you put your fingers, and they have the name of the chord above the grid, the little grid or whatever. Well, anyway, it looked like this song had about 1,000 chords in it, and so then it's like, wow. So I never did commit it to memory and stuff. So I just played along with the book and stuff. Now I didn't even know about what I was voicing the chords correctly. But anyway, a few years down the line, I ran across Steve Wonder's Songs in the Key of Life. I bought the book with the sheet music for every song on the album, and there's this one song called "If It's Magic." If it's magic, then why can't it be everlasting? Like the sun that always shines, like the poison that's right, like the galaxies in time. Now it goes to the bridge. On the sheet music, it had this chord A minor, and it had slash G. Then you see A minor again slash, I think, F sharp. Then A minor slash might have been slash E minor slash A in the bass, or whatever it was. That I didn't know at the time what that was. But what it was telling me was like when I played A minor, it's almost like pedal point. It's like A minor with the A in the bass, A minor with the G in the bass. It's basically you're not even playing the A minor. A minor supposed to be sustained. G, so it starts with the A minor with the A in the bass, to G, A minor with G in the bass, to A minor with F sharp in the bass, and then finally A minor with E in the bass. Then the next chord is D with with C in the bass, and then D with B in the bass, and then D with A in the bass. So, like I say, you know, that made me a better musician. I mean, like, years later, it took me years before I knew what that slash meant. But basically, over the years, I've done stuff like I started studying people like Charlie Parker, John Coltrane, Art Tatum, as well as guitarists, of course. I'm now rediscovering Wes Montgomery now, so to speak now. Great guitarist. The way he voiced chords were amazing. But you know, as I was saying, basically, just like don't limit yourself to just studying guitars. Study other instruments too. One of the neat things I used to like to do was that little sax riff on Careless Whisper. Which actually came from a song by Stevie Wonder called "Because We've Ended as Lovers." Actually, the melody that the sax is playing. So, basically, I'm just saying, as a guitarist and stuff, don't limit yourself. Don't limit yourself just studying guitars. Guitarist, branch out and study other instruments besides guitar. And that's my advice for today, and that's my musician's corner for today. Thank you, and God bless.